Welcome to Wednesday Wolf Stories with Dr. Joe Clark. People and moments that make SB schools great. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday Wolf Stories on a Tuesday. Today is December 23rd, 2025. It is a Tuesday, and I am Joe Clark. I am your permanent superintendent. That's right, the board has selected me to be your superintendent from January 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2030. There will be a press release going out explaining everything, but I am super excited to be chosen to be the leader of this awesome district. I look forward to working with you so much. Hey, today is a great show. I have three short items, and then I have a holiday gift for you that you're going to love, but you got to make it through the show. So let's start out with our first item, Charlotte McFeeders. Charlotte is a former Chamberlain student now at Tuttle, and they hit a huge milestone this weekend, earning their second degree black belt in Taekwondo on Saturday. That kind of discipline and perseverance is inspiring, Charlotte. Congratulations. Check out this alumni shout out. Last year, and I might say this wrong, Yuyang Zhang was our #1 singles player for boys tennis at the high school. Well, now he's at UCLA studying math. Now, tennis coach Jay Lyon says he is a strong tennis player, but an even stronger math mind. And he's even gotten a little internet famous after being featured in a video on the TikTok. The link will be in the email that I send to you, so you want to check out that and just see the awesome things the South Burlington graduates are doing in this world. And my final item is a community builder alert. SBHS 10th grader Muhammad Hussein has been organizing lunchtime games in the library. Jeopardy, Imposter, Spoons, Uno, and more. He plans them, sets them up, and brings classmates together in a way that's refreshingly off-screen and genuinely joyful. Thanks, Mo, for the leadership and the fun. Okay, I have a holiday gift just for you, and it starts with a little story. So do you remember COVID? I was a superintendent during COVID back there in 2020, and as you might remember, COVID hit us all in the nation pretty hard and pretty fast, so that we were closed down. It was probably March 17th or March 18th of 2020. In Ohio, at least, schools were closed down. The governor shut us down, and people, were really at wit's end, not knowing what was going on. So I started having these Facebook Live chats with our community. So every day about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I would go on Facebook Live and I would tell everybody, hey, this is the latest from the health department, and this is what we're doing to help serve food to some of our families, and whatever it might be. It got to the point where every day I was doing this, that a large group of parents would join us. So we would do some movie trivia and those kinds of things. I think parents were getting sick of having their kids maybe at home so much, and they just wanted an adult to talk to. So we had a fun time. Every day, Facebook Live for about an hour. However, it was also just a really, really crazy time. None of the employees were at work. It was me and my secretary. We were the only ones in the office, and every day started really early. There were always kinds of changes going on because of health department regulations and whatever. And so working long hours and just a complete stress. It was just so exhausting. And meetings all the time. Fortunately, all the meetings were via Zoom, and again, my Facebook Lives that I would do with our family. Well, before I go any further, I want to tell you a little story about my eyebrow. I have an eyebrow, a very big, aggressive eyebrow, and yes, that is singular, eyebrow. I have a uni. I know it looks like two, but there's some grooming that goes along with that. And so, I've got to trim it up, and it gets really aggressive. I have a really aggressive eyebrow, so I trim it. Anyway, we're in the middle of COVID. just exhausting, working so hard, working long hours, not getting much sleep. And it happens that one morning I woke up, I was just so tired, and I stumbled into the bathroom in the morning there, brushed my teeth, and I noticed, boy, my eyebrow, it's time for, trying to wrangle it in a little bit, time for a little trim. So I grab my clippers, and I go, bzzz, and I looked down in the sink, and I thought there was maybe a full-sized adult caterpillar in the sink. I had forgotten to put the guard on my trimmers, and my eyebrow was gone. Well, I did what probably most of you do. I screamed, "Ah!" And my wife jumped out of bed and she ran into the bathroom. "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I pointed to my eyebrow and she said, "You're such an idiot." And I said, "Well, what am I going to do? I can't go to work like this." And she said, "I don't know, shave off the other one. Maybe it'll be matched." And I said, "I'm not going to do that." She says, "Well, get a Sharpie or something. Draw in your eyebrow." Well, I didn't do that either. And I thought, you know what? It's just me and my secretary working. All my videos are on Zoom. I can figure something, or all my meetings are on Zoom. I can maybe figure something out. Now, my secretary was an outstanding secretary. She was really, really good. But she also, if she found a weakness in you, she would stick that knife in and twist it. And so I knew that I just had to come clean. So I went into the office in the morning and I walked into my secretary's office, and I just stood there, and she looked up and said, "What's going on?" And I'm like, and she came over and she started rolling. She was laughing so hard. "Oh, you look so stupid." She got out her phone. She's taking pictures of me. I don't know what it's called, tic-tacking them or yip-yapping them or whatever those social media things are. She's got pictures going to her friends. It was awful. And I thought, okay, well, but that's the worst of it, right? That's the worst. My secretary made fun of me. I can get through it. It's just she and I in the office, we can get through it. And I had this great idea that whenever I do the Zoom meetings, usually I just keep the camera off. Whenever I'd have to turn them on, I'd do this, right? I'd put these guys on, and I'd put it up a little high, so you couldn't really see my eyebrows. And so, most Zooms with area superintendents, those are all off screen. But every day I was still doing those meetings with my community, my Facebook Lives. I had to show my face. So I would go on, and I'd put the glasses on, and, "Hey, everybody, we got news from the health department today that blah, blah, blah," or whatever. Or, "Hey, we're feeding the families. If you need, lunch, or let us know," that kind of thing. Well, again, it's pretty aggressive eyebrow, and it grows in pretty fast. So after maybe 3 or 4 days, I was like, you know what? It actually looks like it's back to normal. I think I can do this. So I got on that day, set up the Facebook Live with my families, turned it on, welcomed hey, everybody, welcome to the daily Facebook Live, here to talk about COVID. Do you have any questions for me? And the very first question, I kid you not, was, "Dude, what happened to your eyebrow?" Embarrassing. Anyway, after all of that, here is my holiday gift to you. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a happy holiday season. I hope you have a great break and a happy new year. Kids, play outside, read a book, help your parents around the house, and I will see you in 2026. And as always, go Wolves!